Good to be back.
Fantastic, missed the joint. It's a big part of our lives, and yeah, always loved the joint, and probably should be down here more often, to be honest. So that's my apologies.
How long did you play here?
Well, there was 15 years.
15 years. Wow.
Yeah, so it should have been a lot more.
When did you retire?
Christ. I think it was about 2008, 7, maybe around about then, I think.
Long time.
He has no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea. I think I was 35 or something, so it's 15 years ago.
Wow. You're holding up well.
I wouldn't say that. No. COVID's cost me about 15 kgs, but
There you go.
yeah, there you go.
Right. Have a good night. We'll see you.
Awesome, thank you.
Ravi, welcome to the 1860 Club. Very nice to meet you. Welcome back. How many years is it since you've been back?
All right.
I would say probably a good 25.
Is that
25. Right.
Yeah.
Gee whiz. Life's looking after you well?
96 or that. 96.
Right. Life's looking after you well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're good. Yeah.
And you enjoyed your time here?
Oh, they had a wonderful time.
Yeah, and you coached us through a very successful period in the early 90s.
Early 90s, I did the court. I played the other side. Yeah, Hobbs was captain. Killer was captain when I started, when I came on.
Yeah.
And then Hobbs. And getting better. Hobbs was still captain when I finished. Yeah. By the time my knees were completely spent.
Very good. And you made a big century once, 107, was it?
Yeah,
Those premiership years.
Not much
I didn't realise you were a batter as well.
Could better be. Yeah, probably should have scored more runs.
Last 3 you played, which is probably
We'll come out and interview you in the coming 6 or 8 weeks.
Yeah.
I look forward to it. Whereabouts are you working?
might have been 78,
at home.
79. 79.
Right, I'll come and annoy you at home.
All right.
Have a good night, Rob.
Thank you.
So let me introduce again Dale Carpenter, extraordinaire, what a record. You saw his interview which came up on Facebook on Friday. Extraordinary record, and how many grand finals, Dale?
Probably 10,
10. How many flags?
7.
7, just a lazy 7. Yeah, yeah. Ronnie, how many did you play in?
Are you talking club championship wins or are you talking premiership?
Premierships to start with.
3,
3. Championships?
2.
2. Yeah. Ravi?
I think it was 3 and 2, if I'm recalling.
3 and 2. So very successful. Ronnie, when you look back 30 years ago, what instantly comes to mind about Preston and that successful era that you played in?
Okay, so we're talking 90s, not 80s, because I started in about 84 here. So I've got to sort of segregate the 90s. Okay, so was that post-Killer? When did you get the flick? When did you get the flick, Killer? What year?
Killer was there,
91,
right?
91, 92.
So Killer had 1 year in that era. Right. What was the question?
When you look back, how old did you say you were, Ron?
What was the question?
Okay, when you look back 30 years
Yeah.
since that time,
Yeah. What do I think of Preston?
what do you think?
Yeah, very successful club. Great family club. Oh, it's all been said before on Facebook and on the website and all that sort of thing, but great family club. We played hard. We're a northern suburb club and we played the game as it should be played, tough, uncompromising, and we had some super players in Ravi and Rowan, absolute cream. And we played for each other. I think that was the other thing. I mean, I love bowling with these blokes, and we played team cricket. We bowled in partnerships, we batted in partnerships. So that's my overriding. That's enough. Yeah.
Dale, what about you? What comes front and centre to you?
It was just a great club to play. It was just coming from Reservoir and just coming down a few stations and come down to play at Preston. It was just a great environment. Used to love it. Made some amazing friendships along the line, and that as today is the same as come down today with Billy Muir and Brian Duggan on the train, and it was sort of just something that would have happened 20, 30 years ago. It was just a great time, made a lot of friends, and our wives all got on really well, and it was just a great place to be around.
Yeah. And Ravi, you came to the club in the late 80s, or the mid 80s actually?
90.
90?
Yep.
Yep. So how did you get here?
Look, I was for me, I was coming out from Sri Lanka, so I was moving to Australia as a resident, and I was looking to play at a club, and I think I may have spoken to Dick, if I remember correctly. Ramsey, yeah, and Ramsey, and ended up at Preston, and Rohan was here, so that I knew because Rohan and I played at the same club in Sri Lanka, so that was easy enough. And so I didn't have a lot of sort of considered ideas about Preston because I didn't know anything, So I just come here and play and do the best you can for the club and for the team that you're playing for, and go from there. So I mean, look, when I came here, I found it quite interesting. The environment was great. Hiller was captain when I came into the club, and it was a good environment, And then met Dick and the team, and I remember Dave Robinson was there, and then there was quite a few of the guys I recall, and then as you get to know the team, it was just a brilliant atmosphere. It was great, So I spent 5 years here, I think, till I bust my knee, and then couldn't do much more after that. Yeah. So but look, I have very fond memories of Preston. Yeah.
Take us through what you remember of the first championship, 91-92.
Look, I'll go back one, because the first one we played, we should have won that, right? Correct? And I think we were chasing about 120, 130, if I remember right, and I was flying, I think, we were playing at Caulfield, and I got out, and I think after that we just collapsed. We were in a really strong place. We didn't have to score many runs after that, and we lost the game, and which is. I think going into the second one, that always stuck in my memory, and I think I was more nervous in the second one than I was in the first one, right? Because having stuffed up the first one, and I always felt that I got out, so we probably lost the game. But winning that was for me, really important for the club point of view. And then after that, going to the championship, I felt that we would win it. And that was the feeling that I always had. Just getting over that. So yeah.
Ron, what's your recollection of that championship victory?
Was that the Box Hill? Was it Box Hill? Box Hill?
Yeah. We played at
Box Hill. At Caulfield. Yeah. I thought we had the game covered the whole game. I never thought we were going to lose. I think we had very good score with Ravi and Rowan making good scores, and I think someone else made a good score. It was a good team batting performance. I think we got over 200. So they were always under pressure. We got early wickets, always under control. And someone came in at the end of the Box Hill innings, Darryl Farmer, rings a bell, and he started hit a few sixes. But we still, we're always going to win. And to Greg Hopper's credit, he kept us calm. And we played relaxed and confident. And I think that was a winning formula.
Chip,
What about the next grand final, the championship? What's your recollections of that?
Look, my recollections of those finals is just the camaraderie of the club. It was just a great place to be around. We had some great players. Gamini hitting sixes everywhere around. We had some just unbelievable players. You know, it's just an era where you think, oh yeah, it's not going to happen. But yeah, we just loved. We thought that we could win anywhere.
Yeah.
It was just. We were talking about it today that if we made 170, 180, that we could defend it.
Mhm.
We were never beaten, and it was sort of through the whole time when Killer was here and we went through, and then Hobbs, and then it was just meant to be.
Yep.
Can I just, you finish?
Yeah.
Sorry, I did want to just say that the lead up to winning that one,
Mhm.
and this is an important part of the whole thing, that we'd made the club championship, we'd lost 3 premierships in a row, grand finals in a row, and a couple of them we were done by a
Bad decision?
no. One was because the wicket died
Mhm.
and the ball didn't get above your toes, so you couldn't score
Yep.
on the second day. So that was just bad luck, probably, batting second. The other one, I think it's fair to say that, or maybe that was another year when Watson. But anyway, we had lost 3 in a row,
Mhm.
and we'd done our hard yards. We'd learnt to lose. We'd learnt to lose and hated to lose. So there was no way of knowing we were going to lose the 4th one. That was driving a lot of us too.
Yep.
And it was great to have the quality of Ravi come along, but Killer deserved a flag. I mean, he's a prick of a bloke, but he deserved a flag. He was the one that structured the club. He really did structure the club, the disciplines, the practice routines, the fitness. But being a school teacher, discipline was everything. Sometimes he was a pain in the bloody arse. And sorry, ladies, have they gone? Yeah, that's all right.
Parents believe that they're wrong.
Sorry. But it's fair to say Killer definitely deserved to win one. And in a way he did, because that one that we won under Hobber, a lot of credit goes to the bloke with the pink shirt up there.
Well, I agree.